Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation. Today we're going to look at quantifiers, so don't worry if you don't understand that word. Basically we will look at many, much and a lot. Also, in the second part of the presentation, we will look at requests and offers. So language we use to make requests and to make offers. Okay, so introduction. Here we go. As I said, we're going to look at many, much, and a lot. And then vocabulary, phrases for making requests and making offers. So let's start with the quantifiers. Let's start with many, okay? So many is a large amount, okay? So we can use many with countable nouns, so things we can count. Friends, buses, cafes, restaurants, bananas, whatever, yeah? So there are many buses in London. Many people live in my city. We can also use many in questions. Are there many restaurants in your city? We can use how many with countable nouns, okay? So how many brothers do you have? Or how many sisters, brothers and sisters do you have? Or how many pets do you have? Yeah? We can also use many in negative sentences. There aren't many people at this party. If you're at a party and there are 4 people, you'll say, there aren't many people at this party. Or another example, there aren't many interesting things in my city. And we can use many in affirmative sentences, the opposite of negative. So positive sentences. Many people live in this city. I read many books. I write many emails every day. But when we use many in an affirmative sentence, in a positive sentence, is a bit more formal, okay? It's more common to use a lot of. We'll look at a lot of later, okay? So many in an affirmative sentence, like this, is slightly more formal. Okay, let's move on to a lot of. You can use a lot of with both countable nouns, so friends, buses, cafes, restaurants, and uncountable nouns, so water, milk, rice, time. So there are a lot of buses in London, countable. A lot of people live in my city, countable. Or there isn't a lot of time before the bus arrives, uncountable, time. We can use a lot of in questions as well. Do you eat a lot of pizza? Are there a lot of cafes in your city? You can use it in negative sentences. There aren't a lot of people at this party. Remember we saw there aren't many people at this party? We can also say there aren't a lot of people at this party. We don't have a lot of time. We are going to be late. And of course, we can also use a lot of in affirmative sentences, in positive sentences. A lot of people like that film. Or I have a lot of eggs in my kitchen. I watch a lot of TV or a lot of TV series on Netflix. Remember, a lot of in an affirmative sentence is more common than many. Many is a bit more formal, but both are okay. Finally, we've got much, okay? Much, not as many uses. So we only use it with uncountable nouns, yeah? Water, milk, rice, time, hope, love. I don't have much time. There isn't much rice left. I ate most of it. If you eat all the rice. You can use it in questions. Do you have much money in the bank? Or how much? Remember we saw how many? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Well, we have how much for uncountable nouns. How much money do you need? How much time do you have? And we use much in negative sentences. There isn't much to do in my city. It's boring. There isn't much water in the desert. So much, not as many uses. So here we go. Just to recap, many we use with countables. We don't use it with uncountables. We can use it in affirmative, positive sentences, but it's more formal. And we can use it in negative sentences and questions. Much. We can't use it with countables. We can use it with uncountables. We can't use it in affirmative sentences, positive sentences. But we can use it in negative and questions. Okay? And a lot of, we can use it in anything. Okay? So a lot of is the most flexible. Okay, second part of the presentation, we're looking at requests and offers. And the scenario is at the cafe. Okay, so we're at a cafe ordering a drink, some coffee. So first let's focus on the customer, yeah? What you request, what you ask for. Okay? So the first phrase we might use is would like, okay? So I would like a coffee and a piece of cake, please, for example. Or we can, I would can be shortened to I'd, yeah? I'd like a coffee to take away, please. We would like to sit outside in the garden. We would like the soup and the pasta, please. So when you're ordering food at a restaurant, at a cafe, you use would like. Or you can use can or could. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Could you bring me some water, please? Can you add some extra milk to my coffee, please? Could you bring us the bill, please? Could is a bit more polite than can, okay? So if you want to be more polite, use could. Okay, so at the cafe again, but we'll focus on the waiter, the person who works at the cafe, and they're making an offer. So with offers, we can also use would like. What would you like? What would you like to drink? What would you like to eat? Would you like some coffee? Would you like to eat here or take away? Would you like to pay by cash or by credit card? And of course, would you like to include service charge or a tip? You can use both. So there's would like, and of course we can also use can. So, can I get you anything? Can I get you anything is similar to would you like? What would you like? Can I get you anything? Can I help you with anything? Can I offer you some food? So, we've got would like and can. So we can use this some with nouns. You can see it here, some coffee, some food, some cake. Yeah. We use this when we're offering and when we're requesting, but it's more common when we're offering. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening.